Hello everyone, this is like my third take trying to get through this movie, this video. Happy summer break. These kids is here and it's busy and they already out the gate trying to eat every 15-20 minutes, snacks and all this stuff, and good luck to y'all. I have already put my foot down like, oh, we is gonna have some kind of something. Like, y'all not gonna just be I don't mind them chillaxing. I'm not talking about that, but we can't have, over screen time. I want them to do some type of summer reading program, which is what I grew up with, and I want them to stay on top of their math facts. And then, of course, as soon as summer camp starts, we're gonna be doing a little bit of that. So, yeah, that's and not that they don't pop in, but I lose my train of thought. But anyway, so good luck to all the mothers out there. This video, I wanted to talk about something that is just so, now I'm not on TikTok, but I do know that there is quite a conversation, quite a heavy, weighty, cringy, back and forth between women knowing that they have the power, they have the right, they have everything in them to require a certain lifestyle. So if you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. And you don't have to entertain people that expect any more from you than you're willing to give. So this is in standards, this is in lifestyle, this is in everything. And I had to step into that. I was raised with a 2-parent household. My mom was a homeschooler mom, stay-at-home mom. We did all the things. My dad was a firefighter and he was the breadwinner. And that, even though I went through my hot girl summer and I stepped away from that structure, I came full circle because I was like, what's out here is not what I want. And so women are now having to question themselves, question their own standards and feeling of deserving and receiving and believing that if this is what you want, then you can have it. It doesn't matter what anyone else out here on the internet and on TikTok, on these debates, on these podcasts, on these interviews are talking about. If you decide for you what you want. And so my goal was coming onto YouTube was to share my self-love and self-care journey, because I feel like that is the foundation. Because if you don't have self-love, self-care, you're not putting yourself as a priority, and you don't even have a foundation. So you can't pour into motherhood, you can't pour into relationship, you can't pour into your business or your career goals or anything else in life when you're not fulfilled within and you're not refueling yourself emotionally, spiritually, and all the things, okay? Your self-validation, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, okay? So that's what started it. But then once I started sharing, I was like, I came from being a single mom with 2 children from 2 different relationships, and I was able to not only set the standard and change my life on my own, because I was in that hustle mode, and I you got to do what you got to do, but then I continue to grow and evolve in my femininity and in my dating choices and in my focus and say, okay, been there, done that. Now I want to experience another level of peace and balance. So let's give this hypergamous dating smart thing a try. And that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly how it turned out for me. So after 5 or 6 years of first loving myself and caring for myself and dating myself, then I incorporated dating in a way that was healthy and beneficial for me. And then I picked the one man that stood out and that proved to me and showed me that he could be a provider and a stepfather and allow me to be in my femininity and cut back from working as much, allow me to focus on my goals and my dreams and my ambitions, allow me to be me and decorate and do all the things that I love and pour into my life and take my life and to a whole nother level. And not that never was the goal, but my plan was on my own working and grinding, my timeline was a little further out. So when I was single, just to clarify, when I was single, I said, okay, I'm going to save this money while I'm hustling and grinding. I'm going to complete nursing school. I'm going to then buy a home, and then I'm going to then do. Okay? With him, I skipped 3 years worth of steps, and I moved into his home. And I allowed him to take over my bills, and I allowed my money to go to other things, and if nothing else, just the things that I love and things that I wanted to do. And I did that I want to say we dated for almost 2 years, and by our third year, I moved here into his home. So what I want to make clear is that you do not need anyone to back you, support you, and give you a stamp of approval and be like, yeah, in your 30s, you can definitely, date a certain type of man and do what you want to do and be a stay-at-home mom or start your business or go back to school and da-da-da-da-da with 2 or 3 kids. Yeah, you can do that. You don't need anyone to tell you that. You have to make up in your mind that this is what you want and this is what you're going to go get. I'm not listening to all this noise and all these negative Nancy's and all these men that believe that they shouldn't have to be the type of man that I'm interested in. Because clearly we don't mesh well, and he don't want me and I don't want him. So why would I waste my breath? Why would I put my confidence and my esteem or my approval in someone that doesn't even, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay? You don't need anyone to tell you what you can do and what you can have. You have to decide what that looks like for you, how you're going to get it, and when, and hold fast to that. Even if none of your friends are doing it, even if your mama ain't do it, even if your aunties and your grandmother didn't do it, even if everyone thinks that that's impossible, even if everyone in your friend circle, in your immediate, world is doing it a certain way, and let's use the example of splitting bills or you working just as much as your man and calling him your man. If that doesn't work for you, you don't have to accept that, and you don't have to do that. I don't do it. I do, and that's not something that I even started. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. But I didn't have to look around and like, okay, well, are you doing that? Are you doing that? You know what I mean? Like blah, 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 blah. And that also doesn't mean I don't have my own money. That does not mean I don't have my own ambitions. That does not mean that I don't have other things going for myself that still make me an individual, because I allow my fiance, soon to be husband, to take care of me and our household. Okay, so there's a lot of noise, and it may seem discouraging and disheartening when it seems like people don't agree with that way of life, that lifestyle, that standard. But again, if you want it, you can have it. If you need it, you can get it. If you want to try it out, you can try it out. There are boyfriends out here that are willing to step up to the plate and prove to you that he bad about it. There are all kinds, call it what you want, but there are people out here that reflect what you want. There's always somebody for somebody. You know what I mean? Whatever you're into. And for the women that swear up and down, well, I don't feel validated and I don't feel like, it's fair. Well, there's a man for you too. But why do you feel that way? So for the women that don't care about femininity, don't care about balance and having the stress off their backs and being able to just pull back, put their feet up, focus on their kids, focus on their career, focus on all of their, whatever passions and interests and things like that, and just enjoy life. There's somebody they'll give you a full workload. They'll be like, yeah, babe, don't you want to go to, California? Don't you want to go to Bali? Don't you want to go overseas? And he's like, yeah, well, it's going to be so many grand. So let me know when you got your half. Like, there are dudes out here all day long. Babe, don't you want to live over here in Tantallion? Don't you want $1 million home? Well, look, let me know when, you bring your, your bag to the table. Let me know. I'm waiting on you. What's up? You know, babe, don't you want that new 2023, whatever, whatever? Let me know. What's up? And then there are just as many men out here that's like, happy birthday, baby. Here's your new car. I love you so much. Babe, I think it's time we need some more space. So I'm looking into my options so that I can buy us a new home. Babe, I think we need a vacation. So I'm looking into some trips. Start shopping. Start getting your little stuff together. Your little or look what you need to get your little new bikinis and outfits and get the kids ready. We're gonna need some new luggage, blah, blah, blah. Check the account. Or it's on the credit card. Go get what you need. You pick. And these men do not take that as, oh, I can control you. I tell you what to do. I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. Over top of you. They just got it like that. And it's not this control struggle. So single mothers, Black women, women in their 30s, women with locks, women that are natural, women that, aren't Instagram models, women that don't seem to have it all figured out, still deserve what they want. But do you believe that you can have what you want? And let me say this. Well, I'll make that a separate video. I'm going to end it here. I'm under 15 minutes. I'm feeling good about what I said. I'm feeling good about making it pretty concise. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to break it down even more. Because at the end of the day, it's what you want and what you accept. What you believe you can have. We talk a lot about faith, hope, moving mountains, but then you get out here and like, I'm never gonna be able to have this lifestyle. And Summer Walker made that song about hard life or hard love or whatever she said. That song is so real, but that song doesn't have to be your reality. It stops here. If you want it to stop, you say when. And I just posted this on my Instagram. If nothing changes, nothing changes. You know what I mean? If nothing changes, nothing changes. If I was still dating Tyrone's, wanting this lifestyle, wanting to be able to do what I want to do when I want to do it, wanting to sit up here and make my videos and govern my day and decide, I can get back into bed if I want to get back into bed. I can go to the mall if I want to go to the mall. I can walk down to my community pool if I want to walk down to my community pool. It wouldn't even make sense. It wouldn't be possible if I didn't put my foot down and say, Ashley, you've got to do something different, because Tyrone ain't it. Tyrone ain't it. Erica said it. Come on now. Look at the music, listen to the lyrics, and decide for yourself. Peace. Bye.